so sorry we can't find you. Do you know where you're going to go to? There's Portuguese on that side, they're usually quite good. Thank you again, good night, good night. You okay, sir?
Yeah, I just do
Yes.
for this. Okay.
Sorry. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I was just saying to Alex, we're just having a silent protest tonight. You know what I mean? It's not really one for saying air defence. Oh, you went over there. Did you get some photos? Or?
Yeah, we need a little bit careful.
Yeah.
One more thing. Да? Да.
They could have been free of the war if they hadn't started the fucking thing. If you don't want wars, don't start them. It's the same thing with Palestinians.
Yeah. Almost the same. And people need support Palestinians.
I mean, starting a war and losing it.
Feeding them by weapon, by instructor, by everything, and intelligent information.
Yeah. I mean, starting a war and losing it doesn't make it a victim. It just makes you a loser. Is that why they're letting us hear it, so we find the music charming and start to dance along and sing along, or they can get fucked? Yes. And if the British musicians are playing the music, they should know what they're playing. They should know better. I mean, they're not innocents in this.
They're picking up that song which they knows about who write, who is singer, etc.
If you ask them to play some Israel music, they'd say, "Oh no, not Israel music, or they're happy to be on top of the Putin pops."
One of the singers, he was here in London, and now he's propaganda war. He supports the war, Putin and support the war. It's a big crowd to listen to these.
Yeah, does he have fans or just useful idiots?
So maybe finish.
Well, I think it's over. Well, it's after the interval. I don't know. Clap, 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 clap. I hope you all get VD. Clap, 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 clap.
Finish.
It was sort of a joke. crap. I mean, it's inevitable some of them would have been of the past. Though, not me. Like I said, I made a promise not to take any Ukrainian flags to Israel. But someone in the Palestinian crowd did have a Ukrainian flag with the Palestinian flag. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But I was told not to, so that.
Also provoke. It could be Russian staying in Iran. Because everybody knows who is good, who was attacked, who started the war.
Yeah, the only reason why they want peace is because it didn't go the way they wanted it to.
The weapons are saying, guys give us weapons and say don't shoot the Russian people. It's the same like Adidas and say don't go to
Don't go. And don't run.
Yeah, no.
Walk, don't run.
Just play on your territory, not on the.
Hello.
Hello.
God, some wonderful music in there.
If you say
Really,
so.
because last song about the horse,
Oh yes.
yeah, it was writing was Rastargulya. Rastargulya supported
Rastargulya.
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 Nikolai Rastargulya. He is supporting Putin.
it's
And
not good.
he's supporting war. And he one of the big propagandists.
Yes. The writer of the last song.
Yeah, last song.
Oh,
And he's
well,
singing this
one
song.
second. I have the sheet of music in my pocket somewhere. I'd like to see which one it was. Rastargulya. Rastargulya. I think on the sheet it's anglicized, so it sounds like it might sound in English.
It's very, very shame in listening to the song was right, right? He's supporting the war.
Yes, I understand this, and I also.
If you understand why I'm
Yes. Well, it's a strange thing for me because I don't support the brazen invasion of a country and the death of millions of people. However, I think the music is wonderful, and I don't know what that what that means.
He's one of the leaders pushing the people to the war to fight Ukraine.
But is this specific song? Does this incite warfare?
His side was it's starting from this song. Left was a lot of songs. They say patriotism. They say, oh, you have to fight there, you have to fight there. Why?
I agree.
Country and say, oh, blame peaceful country, and pushing blame to own people.
Yes, I do understand, but I also have an issue with it because the music that was played in there was genuinely wonderful. I really enjoyed it, and I also enjoyed there's lots of London musicians who played the saxophone and they played very well. You mentioned this, like if you're in England, you would just bomb the Nazis.
Churchill, come to the exhibition. On this exhibition, Hitler mentioned this. You mentioned this.
I understand, but I also think that's almost too direct an example. And I understand the point, I really do, but I almost think that's a little too close. But where does one draw the line? But it's a strange thing. Well, I can't, can I?
Ask him. He was born in Russia. He was born in Russia.
Yeah.
And he came to Ukraine in Ukraine.
And he killed.
They killed him.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but what I can say is that I don't.
It's one of the Russian songs. Russian songs. Look, you speak in Russian. You speak in Russian. To you. Tell to people who speak English, for example, to Australia, or to UK, or to Uganda, or to UK.
Yes.
But to Nigeria, oh look, we come to you and you're
I understand, but I also have to, it's a strange dichotomy there, because, is it possible for someone to enjoy the music of Writers of a Nation without necessarily having a heavy political
just because you find
implication?
the tune catchy.
It's not quite like
given the background behind it. I don't think it's justifiable.
I love this, yeah. I think it's amazing.
It's not.
I don't.
Most of the people,
But does this mean they're invalidated as artists, as people who produce music? I don't believe this.
If you don't believe, go to the internet, check what.
No, I believe this, but I also believe that art which people can enjoy can be separate from the ideology of a nation.
Well, it's not when it's promoting what they're doing.
Ideology.
Sure.
Ideology these people, these famous people, they pay them money, they say to people like that, they do business.
No, I do, but I also have a problem. Propaganda.
Some of the nice people, they say,
Of course, and they got. Yeah. And so is this the primary reason I'm here? Is that the writers of a lot of this music are
and stop listening Russian music and enjoying Russian music during the war with Ukraine because of aggression. Yes, bringing aggression. So,
but do you feel that this hurts the
next step, for example,
Yes.
image. Yes, next year, actually, and next country will be Ukraine. And Russia will be involved with Ukraine.
Yes, and no one's happy playing Russian music, yes.
London will be destroyed. Completely destroyed. And then maybe in this building, which will be like a couple of rooms, you can't just listen to Russian music for UK citizens.
Interesting.
People will explain them, oh, it's just like.
I mean, look you on the cross. Yeah, I believe you. I do believe you. The moment it becomes personal, people get heavily emotional. And I understand it.
Before you come to see, to listen, to watch, to etc., check the role. Yes. For example, when your electricity is in there, you check power before you put your.
Sure, yeah, yes, of course, yes.
If you want to be
Yes. I understand this point, but I also want. Do you feel that this event now, the Russian music, do you think that this proliferates or makes worse the appreciation of Russia and the war conflict?
Of course.
Yes.
It's big.
Right. I understand. Yes, I do.
And it's big excuse why Russia
We have so much culture and music. Do you also feel that like things like Tchaikovsky, do you think that should also be thrown? But this is not involved with that, so yeah, I understand. Yeah.
I studied
Dostoevsky, and I love these.
Dostoevsky is very hard for me. For me, it's very hard.
You don't like Dostoevsky?
Because when you read Dostoevsky, you go down, you I prefer Jack London.
Jack London?
Yeah.
Who is this? Sorry.
Come on, Jack.London.
Byron, you know Byron?
I know Byron Bay in Australia, but I don't. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not completely educated on all things. Yeah. Where do you come from in Australia?
I grew up in Melbourne.
Melbourne, yes. Oh no, it's just 'cause I'm from New Zealand, so general interest.
If you read Dostoevsky, the main hero is Putin.
No. Raskolnikov is not a.
Idiot. Sure.
I agree. I think Putin's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, they support. So why you listening? And who is involved people in the voice?
I know. I'm still, and perhaps this is wrong with me, but I'm still able to separate.
Oh.
I think he supports Putin.
No. He's listening. He's singing.
Try singing a Ukrainian song.
But look, he was at the concert. And so what does this mean?
It means double faces.
Double faces,
He
but
knows
perhaps
song.
dual
He
opinion.
knows song.
Sure.
But he can't listen to the music. Aggressive country music.
Aggressive, I wouldn't class it as
Yeah, it's aggressive country. For example,
The aggressive country.
Oh, aggressive country. Yeah, the music of the aggressive country. Right.
take a sample. Like if you go to somewhere like Israel, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Put in a kibbutz which were destroyed by Palestinian Hezbollah. By Palestine. And seeing the Palestinians so nice. Yes, of course. All people has nice song, of course, but you have to listen carefully
The context.
to the context.
I mean, I used to be a big fan of dancehall reggae music, but then I learned how homophobic it was. So just because that did it for me. So a lot of the reggae music was homophobic. That was it. Just because the reggae music sounds catchy and it's,
But do you feel that you can slice out the particularly homophobic songs and listen to
no,
the songs that
I
invoke
can't.
peace?
When homosexuality is illegal in Jamaica. No.
See,
And speaking as a gay person myself, and you said the music, a lot of the music is dancehall reggae music is homophobic.
Sure, certainly. I don't disagree.
And given that giving example that said that being gay is illegal in Jamaica and being openly as a gay person in Jamaica is potentially fatal.
Yes, literally, yes.
Just because you might like the sound of the music, then too bad.
And I have to say that I really fundamentally agree with a part of your point, and perhaps this is a fault on my part.
That I am not going to listen to music sung by people who want to kill me.
A portion of people who want to kill you, perhaps. And I think that's where the distinction lies with me, is that I don't believe to throw a blanket over an entire population of people or music is entirely correct. Under the assumption that they hold the same belief.
Until they lay down their arms and leave Ukraine, I think we can throw them.
Sure.
If they were to lay down their arms and leave Ukraine, all of Ukraine, then you can take that blanket off. That blanket.
Sure. No, yeah, I agree. I do agree with you, and I suppose I just have a small difference.
I don't understand if you agree. If you understand
Yes.
why you can't listen to music here.
You-
It's new.
It's an interesting culture. I don't believe that's the case. I do not support Putin. I do not support the invasion of Korea.
For example,
Because it's an interesting cultural experience to listen to an English singer
singing the song,
singing
which-
Russian songs
yeah,
with a UK
supporting the
I do
war.
not believe it's a direct support of war.
Yes,
This is what I don't
they
believe.
directly support the war.
And I think this is
Put
this.
his
No,
money-
but this
You
is
need
not
you need go to Ukraine concert as well, or
No,
another,
certainly, and I
or
would.
Polish, or
No,
Czech.
and I do. I go to Indian concerts. I go to concerts all along the world. It's because I'm interested in the music of these lands.
Yeah, you need Czech another.
And I understand
Slavic music.
that you might
Or
be
even Jewish
you
Christmas.
can listen to your
That's
Russian
interesting
music
too.
in your
Jewish klezmer.
Yeah.
I fucking love klezmer music. It's all I've been listening to the last 2 weeks. I'm not even joking. I really like klezmer
Tell me
music.
what Ukrainian compositor you know.
I don't know any. And I
Any
don't know
song
any
from
Russian ones apart
Ukraine?
from someone like Tchaikovsky. I don't know these
Okay, you know
composers.
Coca-Cola song? When you,
I know good. Yeah, sure, yeah. Oh, well, that's good. I suppose. But yeah, I mean,
You filming this?
I surprise you. The Christmas carols. It's Ukraine song.
which ones?
it's not Carol.
Carol.
Oh, the song Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
that's
is
very
from
cool.
Ukraine,
Ukrainian compositor. Ukrainian compositor wrote this.
and they
cool, yeah.
singing Ukraine language as well.
Very cool. Yeah.
So you need to go to Ukraine or another Slavic languages concert as well.
No, certainly, and I absolutely would. I mean, look, the only reason I was here tonight is because I looked at what's available in London tonight, and I saw a English jazz singer singing Russian songs, and I thought, damn, that's interesting, and I came along. You know, I have no prerogative.
It's so shameful. English jazz people who sing in Russian song here. It's so shameful.
From your perspective, I understand, but I also partially disagree.
It's always any country invite throughout the culture. They put their own music, they put their own sports. Oh, okay, look, this one.
Like soft power.
You can't just say it's just sport, it's just music. It's how countries promote themselves through sport and music, don't they?
When I start to speak, my Ukrainian, they are laughing over me. They point a finger over me.
That's not
What?
okay.
Yeah, what the fuck? If you cannot speak your own language in your own land, and you cannot sing in your song,
You know whose
why have to listen
ancestors are Lithuanian? The lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
What the reason?
Yeah.
What the reason?
Again, I think we have a fundamental ethical difference.
Second,
Yeah.
If this part, like making event, like Russian event, like Belarusian event, blah 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 blah.
Polish.
Maybe it's understandable.
Yeah.
During the Russian and Ukrainian war, during the Russia is aggressor, I think everybody has to stop singing Russian songs, promote Russian music, and promote Russian culture.
Until they lay down their arms and leave Ukraine.
Exactly, and again, I understand this point. However, I don't fully
Just
agree
it would
with it,
just
and
be,
that's okay.
It's just as unacceptable as playing Rule Britannia in the streets of Otara.
Sure. No, I understand.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
I
like a thing.
do understand this, but again, you know, perhaps I've too strong a division of art from, say, artist, and this is actually not okay.
Yeah, I know
ethically.
that. Yeah, I know nobody would dare, but I tried to use a case in point, citing an example in New Zealand. You know, to,
Yes,
to-
no,
to-
certainly.
yeah,
No,
to-
I understand. And it's, you know, when you said about, you know, speaking your own language and singing your own language, you're looked down upon. This was the case, you know, with the Maori in New Zealand, but, you know, and also with the Aborigines in Australia for many years.
Let's back to Rostov. Last song that you said was yours. Rostov. He writing the song which saying Soviets go and kill.
Is this the song?
No,
That he
this
sung?
one.
No, which one?
He has a lot of songs.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And this song, they making, how can I say, making people to go to war.
Yes,
Making
propaganda.
people to go to war.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
propaganda.
Yeah, of course.
Why are you listening to it? Okay, you know, like nice music and put propaganda in your head. And people will be thinking, oh, I'm hero. I will die.
Well, yeah, perhaps this is the wider picture.
Yeah, but you listening.
Well, I'm
You
not
understand-
going to go to
but,
war.
Yeah, but you don't understand the words. There is a big deal. If you
Yeah,
understand the words.
but perhaps what one would say then, me coming to this concert tonight, what influence may I have on the negative side
Try
of
it
this?
another way. It'd be
Yes.
like if I was playing Turkish music in an Anzac parade.
I wouldn't have too much of a problem with that.
Yeah, well,
It'll be a
you
bit
know,
out of touch, but I mean,
I think you
again,
know what I'm implying.
yes, I understand, but this is also past history. This is recent history, which we're speaking about, which
No,
has
it's
more
still
of an
going
impact.
on. It's still
No,
going-
this
it's
is what.
still-
No,
this is
certainly.
current
But I'd say,
events.
that, you know, this is what I'm saying.
And
with
they're
this
still
example.
they're still in Ukraine,
No,
and they're
this is what I
still
mean.
killing
I'll-
people
I'll
there,
say
and they're
that the-
still bombing.
Yes.
I mean, and
No,
you've got
no,
to
look-
think of the.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying that this example is a more potent one than someone playing Turkish music at an Anzac parade, because this is still going on. So I agree with you on this point. But again, I suppose I have some sort of fundamental difference here, which I'm totally willing to accept and think about. But you know, yeah, I don't. I don't totally agree, and that's okay.
But then you would have to look at the the report from the other week of the DIY shop in Kharkiv, which was hit by a missile. People were just out, you know, doing some shopping, trying to live some pretense of a normal life, and they were hit by a missile.
Yes.
And the country
It's
that
not a good way to
the
think.
country that launched that
Even
missile.
you should
that's the
know
music.
around 20 British person it's already die in this war. British person.
Yes, no.
Around 20
imagine,
person, yeah. So you need to respect these people as well.
No, I do.
And-
I do respect them. Yeah.
Come tomorrow to Big Ben 1 o'clock and you see around 1,000 Ukrainian people. You can meeting with us. Tomorrow we have big celebration. Come
What
tomorrow,
time?
1 o'clock, big band. Yeah.
1 o'clock. Oh shit! I'm at lunch at my brother's restaurant.
Okay, don't worry about this.
No. I would like to come. I would genuinely
Okay.
would.
All right.
Are you from Ukraine?
Yes.
Have you recently moved here, or have you been here for a while?
What you mean?
When did you come to London?
10 o'clock. 10 years ago.
10 o'clock. I've been here for a couple hours. Yeah.
10 years
Yes.
ago.
Right. You must have heard. I understand. I understand the pain partially. But yeah.
Yeah. So
It's an interesting argument.
He's trying to, yes,
You know, one strange. Before it was like, and they said, oh look, the war started before because.
I don't agree with that
Look,
shit.
because of the Boris Johnson come to Ukraine. If Boris Johnson will not come to Ukraine, the war will be not exist. So it's crap. So these people who is Russian speaking,
Yeah,
except maybe one or two, come here to listen music and they support Putin. Because they blame,
Can you really say?
they
do
blame.
you know this? I don't.
Wait. You don't believe you have to stay here.
without British support, it's not exist. Ukraine stopped to exist because British support too much.
Yeah. Okay.
Not too much, not enough.
Not
They
Not
support,
enough, but-
not enough.
Yeah, not
because it's the same stuff. I give you like Adidas, give you like
Yeah, it's
sports
fine.
shoes for football.
Nike
Yeah,
tracksuit.
and they said, okay, playing only on your half of the land, not go to another one. You have to walk. What that? You see? So, but these people who say, some people go around and saying to us bad words. Did you hear this? Or you cannot believe? You cannot believe because you don't understand Russian.
Yeah, you need to translate all the songs.
But I do believe that they would have said
Look,
this.
they
I have absolutely no
they
doubt
come
about
here
that.
to listen music, and after this music, and fucking bullshit staying here. Fucking Ukrainians staying here.
Yeah.
Why did I tell them, you fucking Russian, why you come
No.
here?
It's propaganda.
Get out to your Russian.
They've got the earworm.
But they
of
said
propaganda.
bad words to me in my country.
I believe. I completely believe you that they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's after music. After you said arts of music. Because
Again, I
Russian-
still do
Russian
believe
arts,
this. I understand.
Russian arts.
Yeah.
Jazz, it's not Russian.
Half.
Not. If you musician, jazz come from United States, from black
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, sure.
And-
But it's evolved and adapted so
yeah,
much over
Russia
time.
is copy paste country. It's free country. Your nationality, which one?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. I'm
And German
Ukrainian,
as well.
Ukrainian, German, Lithuanian, Jewish.
Lithuanian.
But, yeah, but Russian doesn't exist like this. Doesn't exist because it's like a lot of people, Buryatia, Chuvashia, North
Chechnya.
Chechnya, but not
Dagestan,
Russia.
Bashkortostan,
Yeah, Bashkortostan,
Yakutia, Karelia, Chukotka.
Yakutia,
It's one of the only ones I recognize. I know Yakutia.
Yeah. So, and Russia always like we were under Russian occupation, colonization 300 years. 300 years. And they trying to sway our culture. Why? If you have no culture,
You don't have a people, you don't have a root, you don't have a place, you
of
don't have a
course,
home.
this one first step. They said, oh, national. They said great Russian culture. Fucking all culture is great, not only Russian. Did you hear just great British culture? No, it's like great just British culture,
And he has
like Ukrainian
He
culture.
has a point. We know the differences. A lot of people out there don't know the differences, but
Between?
between our sides of the chasm,
Oh, sure. Right. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you would
Yeah, they're all the same thing down there.
Yeah. So you know what I mean. And this is the stick that people understand that we're still different in our different
Certain,
ways.
yeah. In different culture. Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's complicated. Yeah.
And it's not complicated, it's clear. For example, country which attack another country, it's aggressive. Yeah? So if you listening, if you buying some stuff from this country, you support this country. Because if you're listening, you
Even
put money.
if it's maybe not intentionally, but indirectly.
Is it?
I can agree with that.
Is it
yeah.
for free? Is it?
No,
No,
15
15 pounds.
So for 15 pounds, couple of your goes to the Russia. Because
I don't know if it goes to
I
Russia.
understand. I explain why. Just people who sing in Russian, they buy some stuff, music,
Sure,
from Russia. So they get money from you because they sing and they buy them from Russia. So
No,
and
I
because in Russia,
understand
so-
that, but I also don't
so
find it a
you-
fundamental point for me to boycott it.
You,
Yeah.
you support not directly but on the side.
Sure. And
So much you do
Russia
have to think. I mean, like I said,
you
I
support
have
the aggressor.
effectively boycotted reggae music until maybe you say maybe not all reggae artists are homophobic.
And this is-
but
this
then,
is
but then
certainly true.
if some
Yeah.
reggae singers came out and made a statement saying we are against homophobia, but I mean if you show me some reggae artists who
Sure.
have publicly condemned homophobia
Sure,
and
sure,
stand for LGBT, then I will go and listen. But I haven't heard any yet.
Sure. And again, I have to say this is where the fundamental difference lies. Is that perhaps I'm more willing, in perhaps the wrong vein, to accept music as it is without fearing that I
because
indirectly support it or
sometimes,
something I don't believe in.
sometimes music is written intentionally to endorse something. You see, no one could say that music is music when you talk about something as an example or a crude example of the horse whistle song that was the SS sort of
Yeah.
theme song. Some music is to endorse something.
So-
Whether it's assuming someone wrote, that God should defend New Zealand,
Right.
or save the king, or sometimes that's what national anthem is about. Sometimes music is not enough. Some music is intentionally written to promote something.
Or to marginalise something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, to make fun of, to say one thing is better. And again, I mean, when I hear about some reggae artists that would prominently say we are against homophobia, we support LGBT, I would listen to them, but I have
Only
yet to hear that.
Sure.
I have no music. I have no pretensions to have any musical talent, so it's up to the musicians to write that music and make those statements.
Sure.
Oh, yes, I know now. It's no summer this season here. That's why.
Never summer in England.
No. This season is hot. Days, so I hope maybe it's gonna be shifted to the autumn. At least we have some sun. It's very fresh. It's remind me home. My home, in Baltic. It's much warmer. In Latvia, in Riga, in Lithuania too. So it's much warmer. It's I don't know. It's something changed in our geographical, forecast seasons. I'm surprised because usually we have cold weather. Not here. Generally, London is warmer. It's warmer. I don't know why.
Yeah. A little bit more north, on an island maybe as well.
But we'll see. We'll see.
If you're also from Latvia, I think you must not come here to listen to Russian music.
Well,
You're right.
I would like to
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
your opinion on this because we're having a really
How
good
far?
discussion about this.
it's very deep in my heart because
You organizer, yeah?
no.
No?
It's very disputable question because for me it's touching me deeply touching. The songs from my childhood. From
What year you were born?
77, yeah, when it remind me my mom, my grandmoms, so when we live in a peace together, all together in Soviet Union, but now it's so sad because we have a war and we have both roots, Ukrainian and Russian
Yeah,
roots,
yeah.
so then it's hurt me,
I was born in 1970. I
70.
know all these songs.
You know
I
the
was
songs.
born on these songs.
Yeah,
I
it's up to
regret
Putin to stop the
because-
pain.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was very big influence from Russia. The next Russian Empire. And after that, after maybe 18 years old, I started to looking for Ukrainian songs.
Sure.
So now, as these songs was
I understand,
a
yeah.
lot of people used to friends. to myself, okay, no more Russian music, no more, and no more big Russian authors, like writers, until it's Russia. Get out of my situation. Because they have to understand a lot of stuff. They have to understand, okay, to sex, that's so important. I understand nothing will bring back to life citizen. It's the most harmful when you lost someone in your life. My mom and my dad, but they always giving me opportunity to listen to Ukrainian.
Sure.
So,
Леся Українка.
huh?
Леся Українка.
Леся Українка це дуже велика письменниця. Іван Франко, Леся Українка.
Тарас Шевченко.
Shevchenko, but Russian propaganda describes them like people from low life, just with no knowledge. Ivan
Like
Franko
hillbillies.
was
Yeah,
talking about
totally. I
foreign
understand the
languages.
sentiment. Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's true. If you read, if you see translation,
Sure.
because, like these books,
My
he was
son's arrogant wankers.
earning money.
My side of the tavern sometimes described well, and thank you, but then there's a lot of hypocrisy in Australia.
Oh, God,
Yeah, I mean,
Australia has a lot of problems.
yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I mean, first of all, I was born here, but yes,
And the UK.
but anyway, but
Yeah.
they'll look down at Aboriginals for drinking, but then when they get pissed, they're heroes.
Of course. Yeah,
I
yeah.
grew up
I
with
mean,
shit.
I think, you know, for an example of a true marginalisation and oppression of society, the Aborigines are one of the key examples. You know, which is still in a fucking horrible place.
Yes, that's the reason why I don't. There's another bit of music I like. I don't care. Joe the Shears, Waltzing Guitar. First of all, it was bullshit stereotype. It was also, you know, it was also, these songs were written when they were, you know, shooting Aborigines.
Oh, literally. I mean, when did that stop? Before the 80s, I think. That you could still get an Aboriginal hunting license in like the 80s.
I'm not sure. I mean,
In any case, it's fucking abhorrent. Yeah.
So I mean, all that pioneer stuff.
Oh, of course. So bullshit.
So I mean, like I said, so I'm sorry, but you know, sometimes there is just sometimes music and like sometimes you know, not using the hook if it's being used for the
Yes,
wrong reasons.
I certainly understand this perspective, but again, I think that maybe the fundamental point of our conversation tonight is that, like, I hold a different ethical boundary, again, which is not inherently correct. I don't claim to say it's correct. However, it is the way I orchestrate my life, and you know, I suppose what discussion comes from that. You know? I mean, it's an interesting one, you know, and I also really respect what you're doing here tonight. No, certainly, but I suppose this is the point. There's no point waving a flag if no one talks to you, right? It's all about conversation. It's all about inciting conversation. Yeah.
But I guess we just make a silent protest because sometimes.
No, of course. Your point would not get across better if you weren't in there waving and yelling, because people would hate you. Standing out here tonight, silently, stoically, is much more important and impactful than making a ruckus of things and making the people who are probably not on your side anyway hate you more. I mean, I completely agree with that.
Some musicians sometimes don't like their music being used. I mean, how many sometimes when Trump would play a pop song, then very often that rock singer would phone up and say, "Could you stop using my music,
Right.
please?"
Yes,
You know?
yes, yes.
I mean, I'm not really a big fan of the Rolling Stones, but then he tried using one of their songs and then they phoned up Trump's people and said, "Stop using our music."
Yeah, well, that's good. I think that's good. I am a fan of the Rolling Stones, and I approve that message.